Hello! So, Ant-Man and the Wasp comes out like very soon, and I love predicting things in videos. I'm gonna chuck out some Ant-Man and the Wasp predictions. Of course, if you live in the UK, you don't get to see the movie for another month, so I guess this is for anyone in America to watch right now. It's not releasing in the UK right now because Marvel worried that it would clash with the World Cup. So instead of watching the new Marvel movie, we're gonna watch football. If it was another month everywhere, it wouldn't feel as bad, but now I've got to dodge spoilers for a month. My excitement for this movie is like at an all-time low. Just before Infinity War, we had like, in my opinion, the 4 best Marvel movies so far, and then Infinity War came out, and I didn't like it, and it's kind of stopped my enthusiasm a bit. But yeah, we'll see how this one goes, and I'll start chucking out predictions now. Number 1, the movie's called Ant-Man and the Wasp. It is definitely going to be Ant-Man 2, rather than like a shared movie between the two of them. From watching the trailer, there is a lot more Ant-Man than Wasp in the film. Yeah, it's gonna be like about him and his kid. I just feel like it's a bit hopeful to think that they're gonna like have like a co-lead kind of thing. I think it's definitely still Ant-Man as the lead, and the Wasp is gonna kind of be the sidekick rather than an interesting character in her own right, which kind of sucks. So hopefully they prove me wrong. Number 2, Lawrence Fishburne is in the trailer. He's barely gonna be in the film. My prediction is that one scene in his office, he's gonna turn up there, and then he'll like turn up later in the movie and have like a heroic sacrifice or something. Just like based on how we only see him in that one location in the trailer, I feel like they maybe had him on set for like a couple of days, and they were just trying to like bash it out as quick as possible. And like looking at the cast list, he's like right at the bottom. So I'm not expecting him to have a huge part. He's gonna be there because people recognise Lawrence Fishburne. Number 3, we're gonna have the bit from the first movie where Michael Pena like does like a voiceover bit, and other people like have his voice coming out of their mouths, because that was the one interesting thing that the first film did. I didn't dislike the first Ant-Man movie. It just, now that we've had all these better Marvel films come out, it feels kind of like quaint and not that interesting. At the time, it was nice because this was a smaller character. Yeah, smaller character. He's not like this big butch dude like Captain America. It was a step in a different direction, but he's still like a quippy character. He's kind of the same, and the first movie had the boring villain and like the classic Marvel plot, and it was just overshadowed by the fact that Edgar Wright was involved, which would have been great, and then they had to drop him to change the film about. The one thing that really stood out from the movie was that cool sequence they did a couple of times where he's like explaining the plan, and it's like cutting between all these people. I thought that was really good. So they're definitely going to do that again because people love that. I mean, I thought that was really cool. Number 4, there's not going to be any wasps in the film. A large section of the first movie was spent on Ant-Man learning to talk to ants. The Wasp isn't going to talk to Wasp. I don't know why I put this on the list. I don't think there is like any doubt about this. I think this won't happen. It'll be really dumb. Number 5, we're going to open the movie with another flashback. The first Ant-Man film opened with Howard Stark, Hank Pym, and Peggy Carter being like the founding people of S.H.I.E.L.D. And that was the flashback we opened on. I think we're going to open on another flashback in this film. Maybe Lawrence Fishburne's there. We're definitely going to have Michelle Pfeiffer there because she is the old Wasp. So we're going to have some more stuff with her in this film. And maybe it's going to set up the villain. I don't know. They come up with this new science thing, and that's what gives the villain the walk through walls power. Number 6. Kind of ties into the last one. We're going to get more villain backstory. So the villain in the first movie was evil, bald man. Oh, you don't even say his name on the back of the box. It's that guy. Do you remember him? he was crap. So the first Ant-Man had the most boring villain ever. He was obviously evil from the first time we saw him. He was just yellow Ant-Man at the end of the film with guns on. I think that was a common complaint about the first film. They're going to try and resolve it in this one. The villain is going to have way more backstory. They're going to be way more interesting. Hopefully. We've not seen a whole lot of it in the trailer, so hopefully they fix that. Number 7. There's going to be a million size-related jokes. They just love doing it. In the trailer, there's that bit where Lawrence Fishburne and Ant-Man, Scott Lang, that's his name, isn't it? They're discussing how big they got when they grew in size. And then Evangeline Lilly says, if you two are done comparing sizes, lots of size-related jokes to be made in this movie. I don't know. Did they do this a lot in the first one? I'd really need to watch that film again because I can barely remember it. Right, and finally, number 8, I can't count. The post-credit scene is going to feature people turning to ash. I'm going to say it's probably going to be not Ant-Man or the Wasp, because I feel like they're trying to like big up their characters a bit. I'm thinking Hank Pym, Michael Douglas's character, probably going to turn to ash. Scott's child, maybe, is a good candidate. Michael Pena, maybe he'll turn to ash. But anyway, some people are going to turn to ash to tie it into Infinity War, because I know this takes place like just before it. So yeah, the post-credit scene is going to have these people turn to ash. Maybe Ant-Man or the Wasp, but not both of them are going to get Thanos. And that'll lead into Avengers 4, Infinity War, Part 2, whatever it's going to be called. These characters didn't turn up in Infinity War. This is going to be what brings them in. Like, Scott loses his daughter and he's like, oh, now I need to bloody well go and do something. I think that's it. I'm sure I had some other ones in my head, but I didn't write them down, so I can't remember them. If you are excited for the movie, I'm very sorry that I'm not more excited. I don't know. I just want Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I don't care about the other ones. I do care. Let me know about your predictions. That'd be fun. Sorry, it's been like a couple of weeks since I've done a video, and I can't remember what I do at the end. Do I do anything? Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know. Bye. Be quiet, Carly. I didn't mean it.